Alrighty, hello everybody. So this is going to be my breakdown on the Flashpoint trailer that just came out pretty much today, but the video may come out tomorrow due to editing. So yeah, here is my breakdown on the trailer. Okay, so in the first shots of the trailer, we could see basically that we are going to be getting some vehicles in the game, which basically shows that it's going to be more of like an open world kind of concept to the game while carrying some first person shooter aspects to it. We can see in the GUI that we have the US and Russian countries as our teams instead of like anything like alpha or beta, which I compared to Bad Business directly. We can also see that A, B, C, and D are kind of like checkpoints, which is basically derived from Polybattle. Now, Polybattle is another game that I played a lot, and I really liked it because it's kind of like King of the Hill, but in this case, there's multiple hills, and whichever team has the most hills by the end of the round wins. The more hills you have, the more spawns you'll be able to get. So in this case, there really won't be any like spawn issues in this game, which I think is a really interesting thing to have. In this shot, I believe that this is most likely something to do with cinematic mode. So in this case, you'll be able to turn off your GUI, and this is a really good thing for us content creators where we'll be able to make great thumbnails. Alright, so later in the trailer, we are going to be getting some shots about the environment we are going to be playing in. So I really like the texture of the map and like its overall theme to it, where like you have sticking out bricks. It gives it like that rundown Middle Eastern kind of vibe to it. Okay, so in this frame we can see that there's basically a burned out helicopter. Now at the end of the title screen, we can definitely see a helicopter here. So my guess is that we're going to definitely be getting some aerial vehicles and maybe a jet, which is something Polybattle doesn't have actually. And I'm really interested to see how like air support will work in this game. So in these last 3 frames, this shows me that like we're going to be having some weapon customizations. So this kind of feels like to me like it's going to be like almost like Bad Business. I really like there's going to be a lot more variety to like weapons when compared to Polybattle, which doesn't have a lot of like, you can't really add attachments to your weapons. You really just have like the base gun and that's it. I think this is a really good step for Flashpoint to take. And I really think that Flashpoint will become like the next Polybattle. Alright, one key feature I forgot to mention is that in the GUI, you definitely will be able to have grenades and most likely a flashbang to go with it. It would also tell you what kind of weapon you're using, like if it's a semi or if it's like an auto. So that's pretty nice to know. But yeah, I think that's pretty much my breakdown on Flashpoint. I think this is a pretty solid game. My last thoughts on it are like, I know it's coming out on Friday, so I'm probably going to have like a few videos on that coming out. This is pretty much like the first voice video I've done, so like, I don't know if you guys have any like feedback on what I could do better or what I could change. Just feel free to let me know. I'm really excited for this game to come out on Friday, and I have a lot of high hopes for it.